Oh, some ice there, ain't there? Alright, that's a shelf set. I'm gonna drop it right down in there. Inside a beaver house. Basicles there, what I call them. You got a mirror right here. I got a mirror right there. I got a game camera right there. There. That's beaver number 55. Here we go. Well, welcome to this week's vlog with the Beaver Retriever. Today we're gonna hop on my snowmobile and go beaver scouting and hopefully find some, and we'll set some more beaver traps today. I already got 7 flowages set up, so I'd really like to get another at least half dozen this week set up. So follow me along this week and we'll see what we can find, what we can set, and what we can catch. We got chainsaw, we got foothold traps, we got corner bear traps, we got snares in one of my pockets. We got bait, which is just a piece of popple, a couple pieces of popple, my shovel, ice tongs, handsaw, chainsaw, I already said, wire, scoop, drink, extra strap, snowshoes, chisels on the snowmobile. I think we're ready to go. Fire up the old Tundra, old 1986 Tundra with a half-cut canoe. And away we go. Yeah, we made it to the first area I want to start scouting. So there's some beaver bugs over behind me, a big string of them up behind me there that we're gonna go walk on them and see if we see any active ones. And then there's some across the trail too. Here's bog number 1. Come to it and see what it looks like. That's a big negative on this place, but we still got, I think, 2 more above here we're gonna go check out. We're coming up to the boggy area number 2. I actually trapped this one a long time ago, and it doesn't look active. There's a breached dam. Dam's not holding back water here, so that's a pretty good telltale sign. If this was all water here and the dam was working properly, it might be beaver here. Yeah, so I trapped this one right here 4 or 5 years ago with an old timer. The guy's like 80 years old. I brought him out here. He actually trapped with me. He was my neighbor. He was coyote and beaver trapper. Did the same things I do. So we come out here and trapped this one winter, and he fell in one day. I had to help him wring out his socks, and it was snowing and cold. It was quite the memory. Yeah, he taught me a lot of my coyote trapping. He was very good at coyote trapping. Very, very good at coyote trapping. I think there's one more bog up above here we're gonna go check out, and then there's a couple on the other side of the road we're gonna go check out. Yep, the old otter slide. They look like they have so much fun. Just vroom, vroom, kind of run a little bit, slide some more down there. Almost looks like you went up and come back. Yeah, there ain't nothing more up here. We're gonna head down and walk across the other side of that big snowmobile trail. Alright, here's back to the snowmobile. I'll take a minute break, shed some layers, and walk down that direction. Alright, break's over. We're gonna head down. Hopefully find some beaver. So here's boggy area number 1. You see this old beaver dam all through here. Once upon a day there was beaver here. Definitely not today. Yeah, so I got a little ultralight airplane I'm trying to get going this winter. And this is what I'd be doing with that plane, would be scouting beaver bogs. I could fly over, see if there's water held back, and then go walk to it, not just walk. Because I can't see it from the sky now. I can see it on the maps, but that map's from 2013, so you can't tell if they're active now or not on the maps. So having the plane going will save me a lot of time and effort. Alright, coming up to another boggy area. I'm starting to see some beaver chewings. Maybe we'll maybe we'll find one through here. So I'm guessing the beaver just ain't around here. I see them couple of trues from a couple of years ago. That was probably more like 3 years ago, maybe. And maybe they must have just moved on altogether. All right, here's the big river. So the little river we've been following comes into the big one. Whoa, going down. Yep, no beaver on the river right here. All right, we're gonna turn and burn. Look at my maps and see the straightest way back out of here. Try to keep scouting. Hopefully we find one today somewhere. Yeah, made it out to the snowmobile trail. Here's another trap line memory. Right here behind me is where I caught my very first beaver about 8 years ago. Pretty sure it was 8 years ago when I started. So I set up this little channel here. Right down below there, this was an active beaver bog out here. I set up a channel right there, and that's where I caught my very first beaver. So it's memories like that that I love that I have. I remember where I caught a lot of my first critters. I remember where I caught my first otters, my first muskrat, my first my first coyote. Fox, oh yeah, no, I remember where I caught my first fox. That was down on the end of my road, on the other end of it. So what else? My first bobcat. Yeah, I remember my first bobcat too. That was down in a little pit behind a guy's house. Let me set traps there and I ended up with a beautiful bobcat. And first fisher, that was on my own property. What else is there? First martin. First martin was up a couple of towns north. The set a martin line. That was probably about 4 years ago I caught my first martin. First weasel, no idea, don't remember. I think that's about it that I trapped. First mink was this year, just a couple of towns up. If you watched all my vlogs, you would have seen me catch my very first mink finally. So that's definitely cool trapping stories for sure. Can't wait till I'm old and sitting in a rocking chair and telling somebody all these stories. Yeah, made it back to the snowmobile. So that was a good workout. Unfortunately, no beaver, so that's how it goes. We just got to keep scouting until you start finding them. So like I've said before, you could scout a dozen before you could find one, or you could scout 3 and find 2. You just never know. Get the snowmobile turned around. Alright, we're to our next spot. We're going to walk down in, check just a couple of them from this way, and I think we'll continue down the trail and kind of loop around and check the other end of all these bogs from a different direction. So here's beaver bog number 1 for this area. And definitely inactive. Yeah, there ain't been beaver in these ones ever. I've never trapped any beaver out of any of these flowages. Oh, I guess there was one. Yeah, because I showed up and there was an otter that broke the freaking wire as I was there, and I had to try to catch the otter before it swam down under the ice, and I had a buddy with me, and so no, that's another funny trapping story. I always forget about them until I get going in an area and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that now. Down to beaver bog number 2 for this area, and not looking active. I'm gonna walk over into the opening over there. I'm gonna loop around to a couple other bogs. Yep, definitely a desolate old bog. No beaver. I'm down into another beaver bog. This one's not looking active either. Nope. No beaver there. So these ones I wanted to come in from the snowmobile from the other way and check, but since we're already here, we might as well just walk up through there and check these running bogs out. No beaver house. Actually looks like otter's been in and out of there. Old otter slide. I can't see the screen. Oh, yeah, now I can. There's an otter slide right through there. So let's stick the camera up in there and see what it looks like. All right, some critter's probably gonna come running out at me, but let's see. That is inside a beaver house. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I always like it when I get the chance to put the camera up into a beaver house. We got a little area up here that's holding back water. I don't know if there's an active beaver dam underneath right here. Get to it. Yeah, this is definitely holding back water here. To another one. There's water held back. I almost think I see white sticks. Yeah, I think I see white sticks. I think we just found an active beaver flowage. Yep, right here. These white sticks. Definitely active beaver. Nice. Now let's just see if we can find out where they're living, which I think it's right up above right here, because it looks like there's a couple layers here. Nice. Finally. Pretty sure this is guaranteed active. This is all holding back water. We just saw them fresh sticks. Another beaver dam right here in front of me. We found the beaver right here. Nice. Actually get fairly close to this with a snowmobile. Might actually be able to get to it. What's funny is that one where I had the live otter at, that's this flowage. So they moved back in finally. The live otter was over here behind me where I'm pointing there. They were living up there at that time too, the beaver. So. But now they're living down here. Nice big old house. Yep, nice house. Big house. Yep, well this sucks. Somebody else is trapping it. That kind of sucks. They haven't checked them in a while, that's for sure. So, another one right here. Yep, what are the odds of that? I usually never run into anybody, and this bog's in the middle of nowhere, so that kind of bums me out. I think we're still gonna set it though. I think we'll still fair game. Yeah, so here's another beaver bog on the way back. I was checking out. It's definitely not active. So we got one more up above this, and then we'll be just about back to the snowmobile. This is the last bog we're probably gonna scout for today. And we'll go set up that one we found. And there's no beaver here. Well, I was trying to make it to the bog with the snowmobile, and I just can't make it. That's all she wrote. Hey, I just lost momentum when I got up onto this tree. So we're gonna hook the sled. I'm gonna pull this back down and try to get a run for it. And oh, we got my saw, so we might cut that tree right out of the way. All right, we got it all slid back down the hill here. Cut the tree out of the way. I'm gonna sit down and take a break, and we'll see if we can go. Have to do it without the sled and then pull the sled back up. Handsaw here, we're gonna cut these trees out of my way. Well, she's stuck now. Majorly. There, we got the sled set over. Knocked down the tree I was kind of stuck on, so we're just gonna see if we can go without the sled and pull the sled afterward. Alright, it looks clear from here on out. So we can go up here, take another twitch trail. It should bring us to that beaver bog. tank again. So we're gonna move the snowmobile over again and unhook the sleigh, get the hell out of here again. And then the trail we want to take is right here. Looks all good down there. Yeah, we made it with the snowmobile. Nice. So we're gonna set a couple traps right here where the sleigh is, and we got to be 5 feet from them person's traps and 5 feet from the house and 5 feet from the dam. So I think we're fair game all in this area. Yeah, well, I'm still hitting their food bed. You can see wood chips coming out, so we're gonna keep moving away from their food bed here. Oh, it's nice there, ain't there? There. Nice. A little brushy right there, but we might be able to make something work. All right, we're doing another hole right here. So, second of this block coming out. Oh, these aren't sharp enough. There we go. Come on. Oh. Come on. Get up here. It's too small. It's just a bad angle for him. There. I don't feel any brush. Pretty deep. I think that's going to be spot number 1 right there. Yeah. Hopefully kind of right on the edge of their food bed, hopefully. We got quite a few holes done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good holes and 1 bad one. So we're going to pick probably 4 or 5 of the good ones and set some traps. All right, first set we're going to put in there is going to be a shelf set. It's a foothold that we're going to make into we're going to mount to this pole. Here's a shelf set, foothold, a little bit of bait above it. They'll step on that pan and be caught here on this pole. We're going to put that one right up there. All right, we're going to drop this one right down in this hole here. There, it's a genuine snare pole. A couple of snares, piece of bait. They'll swim up trying to get that bait and end up right in the snare. So I'm going to get that one dropped down in the water. So here's set number 3. It's just a conibear bear with a piece of popple on the trigger. So we're doing a variety today. Here's set number 4. Right, yeah, here's set number 4. Another baited foothold. So we're gonna drop that down in there. The only thing we do once we put it down in the hole is we do put a piece of tree behind the popple here, so they can't cut it from right here. They have to come. Here's the final set for today. We got another snare pole. We got all our sets in. We're actually going to go through with the GoPro and we'll show you under the water, see what they look like. Today we're headed out ice fishing. I want to go try doing some jigging for some lake trout. It's like my addiction is lake trout fishing. It's chilly out here today. Wind chill. I sure just drove a truck out here. Looks like somebody else has driven out here. Oh well, we're this far into it. Recoil's messed up on my freaking thing. This thing's been a pain in the ass setting up. The legs were all messed up. Finally got it and it didn't blow away, so yeah. I'm gonna try to get another anchor in over here. It's freaking chilly out here. Alright, first things first is some heat. That's what the dog's thinking. I already took off my jacket and put it up there for him. It's not gonna work, but I'll start out with a bucktail jig. Somewhere right here. Just need to put a piece of bait on the end of that and we'll start jigging. Yeah, this is addicting. Very addicting to me. Especially when we start catching some. Well, no luck here in the shack yet, but so I do have one fish trap here. We're gonna go set a fish trap outside right now. Increase the odds. Right there was the end. Say bear very often, but that wind sure is crisp out there. Yeah, this lake's pretty slow fishing. I'll be lucky, hopefully, to catch something today. If it weren't so cold out, I'd go move somewhere else. Keep moving throughout the day, but being this windy, I'm not taking the shack down, putting it back up in the wind. Times. Not today. Just had my first chase. He's still chasing it. Going up and down after it. Can't get him to bite it though. You can see my lure going down. That green line going up and down right there, that's my lure. We sit there and watch down here at the bottom and wait to see if we can see a fish coming up to it. And play the big chase up and down. Hopefully we get another chase or two so I can show you guys on film here. Oh, we got one hitting it. See that line following me up? Oh, wasn't paying attention. Freaking A. He's following me back down. He's following me back down. Chase me down, buddy. This guy come in aggressively. There he comes. There he comes. Come on. Oh, he bumped it. Nice. Getting action at least. I like action. Even though he's probably not going to bite. If I was paying attention from the beginning, I probably would have got him. But now we're just going to play cat and mouse. Yep, he doesn't want to follow me all the way back out. Oop. Come on, buddy. Oop. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is addicting to me. Come on, come get me. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Oh. Cat and mouse with another one. This is fun. I can do this all day long. Even if I don't catch anything, this is freaking funny. Whole different ball game. Oh, he hit it and I missed him. Fuck. He's still right there though. He got a taste of it now. Oh, he's getting up too high now. Gonna go back down. Oh, we got him. Nice. Oh, he spit it again. Right? Yeah, he spit it again. Fuck. So close. Oh, he's coming for it. He's coming for it. Ah, so close. Oh, this is addicting. Yeah, that was freaking close. We hooked him a couple of times. That last time I should have had him. Felt like a good fish too. There was some resistance there, but I didn't get that extra to the hooking to sink that hook in good. So we still got all day, so I'm pretty sure hopefully we'll get a few more chases today and we'll actually connect and show you a lake trout today. I wanted to show you a couple of lures that I'm using today. This is a bucktail jig. Actually goes like that. Big old belly on the bottom of it. Got a piece of bait down in the tail of it there. This is like one of the go-to jigs for lake trout, is a bucktail jig. Not necessarily the blue one. I actually got 3 altogether. I got a blue one and 2 green ones. Yeah, let's go underwater and see what it looks like going up and down under the water. Looks like we got a fish down at the bottom. Let's see if he'll chase it up. Oh yeah, there he comes. Actually 2 of them. Oh, now they just quickly went right back down. Shit. Probably a couple of small ones, probably what it is. So this is my tube jig I'm using. This is the one we had all the bites on earlier. It's just a tube with a bunch of little things down at the bottom there. So we got a bait fish on the hook there. So let's send it down, see what we get. Pretty windy out there now. Wicked windy. That wind definitely picked up, cooled off. It's actually getting cold sitting in here in front of the heater. So someday I'll upgrade to an insulated ice shack here. It'll be way better. I should get my wood stove going. I usually run a wood stove in one of these, and it just works way better than the little Mr. Buddy heater. Well, I have a flag that went off, I think. It fell off the trap, so let's go see if we got something outside here. Freaking windy out here today. Look at the snow drifting. Yeah, my flag fell off here, so I want to see if it looks like it got tripped or not. Yeah, it kind of does look like it got tripped. Till the end of the day. I might last another hour or so. I wish I caught that one we hooked onto earlier, but he spit it right back out. That was the best chance I had all day. That's it for today. I've had enough. We didn't catch a single fish. Had enough action though. That action is fun as hell, watching and trying to get them to bite. So that's definitely why they call it fishing, not catching. Great music, a boy off. Bunch of vehicles driving out right now. Sure brought my truck out here. That would have been just fine. That's it for today. Freaking cold out there. So tomorrow we'll try to do some trapping. Alright, today we're headed out to do some more scouting. Out behind my parents' house there's another string of bogs, like 4 or 5 bogs we're gonna go scout out and hopefully get some beaver traps set in there if we find an active one. Alright, gonna walk into bog number 1. This one doesn't look active. No water held back. No fresh chewings, so right straight to the next one. Well, this one doesn't look active either. I don't see no fresh chewings. Not really any water held back. Yeah, so we're gonna walk from here. Actually put on snowshoes, and we got a bog over this way, and there's one here. Then we'll loop around and check another one over that way. So I'd rather just do it on foot, and then if we find an active spot, then we'll try to get closer with the snowmobile. You just see a fresh chewing. Definitely a tree cut down. Sometime probably this summer. I see something that might look like a beaver house down below right there though. It sure looks like a beaver house down there. I think we just found an active beaver spot. Seen a bunch of fresh chewed sticks through here. It's a new house. I don't remember that house last year when I trapped out here. So, see if we can find a food bed, see if it's active. Oh yeah, definitely active. Alright, we're gonna go back, get the snowmobile, and try to find the way over here. Holy, is this a pain in the butt? But we'll make it. Alright, we're going to start cutting some holes. I think I'm going to start with one right here. freaking throttle's frozen. Son of a bitch. I brought it in too last night, but somehow there's moisture in my throttle cable, I guess. Try to get it freed up here. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Sure. Under some wood though, so I don't know what we're gonna see down there. Look at all the sticks in the bottom. And there's a bunch of their food bed right there, right on the edge of their food bed at least. Not very deep. Nope, not very deep at all. Yeah, I keep hitting wood over on these spots, so I moved over here. I definitely think this will probably be a good spot to set a trap finally. Yeah, I definitely gotta sharpen these tongs so that I grab a little better, I think. Oh, yeah. Man, come on. Yeah. Yeah, well, we got a few holes cut. We got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. This one here started hitting quite a bit of mud, so, or dirty water, should I say. It wasn't necessarily mud. We still might chisel that one out. But, and we got the one we already cut, so, and we got that one that we already cut. Yeah, this place sucks trying to set up. There just ain't much water underneath this ice. If it weren't for the ice, be plenty of water. Alright, I'm gonna slide this right up on this pole. Just like that. Let's try to get these safeties off if I can. Wire it up. Wire that safety up so it don't grab. I'm gonna throw that right down in there. I'm gonna do a foothold in this one. Like that. I mean, right there, I think. We'll get one wire on there. Alright, that's a shelf set. I'm gonna drop it right down in there. I'm gonna put it this way. And we just gotta put it back and stick behind my popple so they have to step on my trap. Alright, got a snare pole here. Try to get these set. And debating whether I just want to call it good with the 3 traps. And if I want to set more next time, I'd like to scout out a couple more places and before dark. Alright, that's all we're gonna do for today here. We got 3 sets in. We got a snare pole over there. We got a foothold here. And we got a corner bear there. I'm just not liking any of my other holes. You can see all the mud there. Just everywhere was not very good. This one was like my best hole. So maybe next time we're here, maybe we can cut another hole close to it. See, even right here wasn't good. Look at all the mud. And that hole there wasn't very deep at all. So, and we got to be 5 feet from the dam. So kind of limited right here. Right now we're on to scouting out a couple more. There's another big bog above here. Actually a little ways above here. And then I think there's one more above that. So we'll see if we have enough daylight and try to get to both of them and scout them out. And if there's beaver there, we'll come back tomorrow and set them up. So here's a bog I trapped last year. No beaver moved back in since. So big old house there. Lost my sled at the dam. But we got another one. We're gonna check way at the other end. So here's active beaver spot number 2. Yeah, definitely a vent hole at the top of that one. Looks like they got a food bed right there. See some. Trapped this probably 3, 4, 5 years ago now. I guess I'm gonna try to get in 1 trap. If I can get in 1 trap, I'll be happy. And then next time we come and check these, I'll try to set some more. All right, so I ended up doing a quick foothold set. What we call a shelf set, just simple, easy. Found plenty of water here to set it. We're gonna get this 1 set, and then next time we come back, we'll try to set up a bunch more. So that's it for today. So tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Still ain't made up my mind. That's how I roll. I don't know what I'm gonna do until I wake up in the morning. Probably come set some more traps tomorrow. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Find some more places to go and keep setting traps. This makes flowage number 10 that we got set up right now. So should start putting up a pile of beaver here before too long. All right, today we're gonna go put out some bait piles just to put a game camera on. Today I'm going to put up some mirrors in the area. I don't know if you've ever seen the bear video that's gone viral of a bear attacking a mirror, but I'm going to try to do the same thing and see how coyotes and fox and whatever else shows up to these bait piles, how they react. So hopefully get some cool footage out of all of this. Alright, so this is what I come up with. I got a couple of baitsicles there, what I call them. I got a mirror right here. I got a mirror right there. I got a game camera right there. And I got just a picture, a cellular camera I'm going to put on this side pointed at it. That one there's on video, so hopefully we'll get some funny videos of them seeing themselves in the mirrors here. See how they... So make sure to stay tuned in the future to see what we see. I won't be checking this week. It'll be next week before I check it. So we'll once we start seeing some good pictures on my cellular camera, I'll come check that video camera and hopefully get some cool footage. So in the future, hopefully we see something cool. So today we're out dropping some trees for next year's firewood. I try to drop them here in January and February, so that way they'll be nice and seasoned by next October. And next September I'll come in and I'll haul it all out in September. I'm gonna start with this rock maple right here. That'll be some nice firewood. That'll be some nice firewood. Alright, here's tree number 2. It's gonna be this ash tree. Goes up there and forks into like 4 different pieces going up. You see a crappy maple over here. It's all crooked. All messed up, and then this one over here has a dead top on it, so we're going to take out these 2 maples. Alright, that's all we're going to cut down here. I already got a bunch dropped here a month or so ago, so I really don't need all that much today dropped. So this ash over here will be the next one. Just look how crooked it is. Alright, last tree is going to be this birch tree. Kind of opens up this apple tree. There's an apple tree right there. So we get this crown out of there. We'll get some more southern sunlight coming over hitting that apple tree. Nope, doesn't want to go that way, does it? Gotta push it. You can just push it. Oh yeah. Timber! Nice. Yeah, so I used to be a logger, had my own cable skidder, used to cut wood for a living there for 3-4 years before I really got into trapping and doing a little bit of everything else, like selling birch bark and birch poles and my trapping and nuisance trapping and a little bit of everything. So, but I love dropping trees. This was quite the art. I remember doing it. Used to do it day in and day out. Used to love it. All right, there we go. All my firewood's dropped for next year. I'd already dropped some before today, so I should have about 4 cord on the ground right now. So next fall in September we'll come gather it up and stay warm for another whole winter. Yeah, so I'm headed out to check traps today. I got 33 beaver traps to try to check today. I don't know if I'll get to them all or not. It's a lot of chiseling. So, and if we catch some, we'll have to make the remake. So I'm not sure I'll get to them all day. I'm gonna try to. So let's ham it down. All right, flowage number 1. See what we got. Still set. Yeah, we'll see if we got anything. We got 2 corner bears up by the house up there. We'll see if we got something in one of them. I almost think I might have something. That stick wasn't like that last time. Yeah, this stick right there was over like this, and the water level has dropped. Looks like the water level has dropped quite a bit. Maybe we got him. Yep, definitely got a beaver in there. Sweet. Yeah, nice. All right, let me get him freeze drying a little bit here. Rub snow on him and get up to the truck, get him out of this trap real quick too. Yeah. All right, now we're out of here. Yeah. Oh, nope. He's already frozen to the trap, so I'm not even gonna pull him out. We're gonna leave him right in the trap, and I'll bring him home, bring him in. You don't want to pull out all the fur. Yeah, same with the ice. You don't want to pull that ice off either. You just pull fur out. So we'll bring him home, throw him out inside. Yeah, that's nice. I've been working on these beaver for, must have been well over a month now. I've had traps out here, and I just kept freezing and thawing out. Finally, I set that baited set up there in that channel a couple weeks ago, and finally got him. All right, since I got the beaver, I can pull the snare pole out. Here's flowage number 2 for the day. Yeah, so if these traps aren't set off today, I might pull these, because I did catch a beaver here a few weeks ago. I caught number 50 here, and if they're not set off by now, maybe that was the only one. All right, see what we got. Well, there was nothing in that one. This trap's still set, so we're gonna move on to this one and check that one. Have the beaver stick. Let's see if these ones are set off at all. Nope. Leave that right here. We'll bring the snare poles right with me. Never know, I might be able to use them. So, yeah, they haven't even cut any of the paw pole. This one just went off when I pulled it up. So, yeah, we'll just pull them. All right, we're out of here. On to the next location. Beaver flowage number 3. I hope we got something today. These traps have been set off a couple of times now, I think, so I know there's something left. Well, that one's still set. So, on to the next one. Boss, what are you doing? That one's still set too. And then I'm just gonna pull these traps. I've already caught 2 beaver here, and this road isn't plowed, the one road we're on right now, and if we get another snowstorm, I'd have to bring my snowmobile out here to check this one flowage. So I think we're just gonna pull these ones, and then we got one more flowage in this area and see what we get there. Maybe we'll even pull that one and be done with this whole area. Yeah, if I hadn't already caught beaver at all these places, I probably would leave these first 3 flowages set up, but I've already caught beaver here, so we might as well just carry on, move on. It saves me time. I'm checking these traps I think 4 times now with nothing, so we'll move on. So since I pulled them other 3 flowages, I'm thinking I'm gonna pull this one too. This one's way out of my way because it's the only one left I have over here, so I don't know, we'll make up our mind when I'm there. Yeah, hopefully I got something here. I did set 2 new foothold sets here the other day. All right, let's see what we got. All right, I can't tell looking down in there, so, and we're just gonna pull the traps anyway, so I'm just gonna pull it. Yep, nothing. One was set off, and one was still set. Yep, nothing. Yep, that sucks. Man, I was hoping to catch one here. Oh. This is how close we were to catching one here. Let's see if we can get that camera to zoom into that. See his freaking claw? There's a clawless beaver down there. Yep, just missed him. Son of a bitch. Makes me want to reset these, but we're not. He got lucky. Yeah, that sucks. Makes me really want to leave traps in here, but it's just so far out of my way that I've already done a round on all of them other ones, so just gonna have to call this one a big fail. You don't win them all. these guys got left for seed, or I can come back later in the season and try again if I wanted to. We're out of here. We got plenty of other places to go try. These guys just got friggin' lucky. Yeah, so I put a can of beefaroni on the heater before we left to pull them traps there, so it's nice and warm. We got 2 more flowages to check on the way home, and then we're gonna hop on the snowmobile and try to check some around the house. Headed down to another flowage. This will be flowage number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be flowage number 5 for today. Yeah, this one we've already caught one at. All right. Hopefully we got one today. That would be good. Oh, there we go. There, yes sir. Got another beaver. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna have time to check all my traps today. We'll see, maybe. I still got one more flowage here near this one with 5 traps to check, so that's a lot of chiseling. And then the flowage number 6. Yep, this is flowage number 6. We caught one small beaver here last time. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, I'm gonna finish checking them, but I think I gotta cut some of the end of the pole off. It's the snares are froze into the ice. What built so much ice over the last couple weeks since I set them. So we're gonna check them all, and then we'll go out to the truck, get my handsaw, and pull this up and cut a couple feet off the end, or a foot off the end, so my snares aren't freezing into the ice. It's froze in here somewhere. This wire right there is frozen. Alright, that one's still set. This snare was frozen. So that sucks. That was a big fail. Absolutely nothing. Alright, I'm gonna take my handsaw and cut the end of this right off. Make it so it's a little bit lower in the water so it doesn't freeze in. Alright, drop this right back down in there. Drop this shelf set back down in there. Put some new bait on it. Alright, we got most of them all reset. We are going to pull this cornerback. Alright, that's it for today. My arms are freaking dead. I've checked 20 traps today. And granted, the first couple of holes I didn't really have to chop much ice, but that's 20 holes I've had to chop with a chisel. So, we've got another 13 more to check tomorrow. We'll start first thing in the morning, and we'll check them and hopefully set some more traps. I do have one more place I want to set some more traps, and then a couple places I want to scout out, and that would kill tomorrow. Alright, me and Boss are going to go check the rest of them beaver traps that we didn't get to yesterday. So first one is we're going to go walk down into a bog. I got 4 traps down there. Then we'll go home and hop on the snowmobile and check another 3 flowages. Yeah, so we're gonna try the GoPro on the dog. I got a harness for him, so we're gonna put the GoPro on him for a little bit. All right, some gloves. Away we go, right, cameraman? You maneuver the camera, dog. Camera, you gotta hold the camera still. Yeah, you gotta hold the camera still. Well, we made it down to the bog. Dog's up on the beaver house. Well, at first glance, I see one pole leaned right over. So, wonder what's going on that one. Yeah, this pole right here is supposed to be upright. So, we're gonna start with that. Let's definitely set off. Oh, there's a beaver. Yep, we got a beaver. Nice. I can feel the beaver over here, so I'm trying to chop a hole big enough to pull the beaver out over here so I don't put a hole in him. Yeah, definitely stuck in there somewhere. So we're gonna chop over this way now, slowly and easy. All right, I'm gonna try to refeel around down there, see what's just going on. So I see a stick across sideways right here. Oh, and that's what's holding us up too. Yep, he was wrapped around a stick. Ah. Oh yeah, freaking A. I'll get his head up right here, but he's stuck on a stick. Yeah, it's wrapped on this stick right here. This is a stick that they had chewed underneath there, and I can't pull it free, so it must be frozen or into the mud or something. So he's wrapped around that. Ow, oh, ow, that hurt my hand. There's the beaver right there. I just can't get him out. So we gotta try to break this pole or slide that through, or actually I think I can just cut the snare. Yeah, so you gotta replace the snare anyways. Once you catch something, it usually gets all kinked up and stuff. So I'm just gonna cut that snare right now. It'll make this a lot easier as long as I don't lose the beaver. There. This is beaver number 55, I think. I'm gonna try to get that snare right off him right now. Good catch too, right around his armpits. All right, I'm gonna put him over here in the snow. Freeze dry him. Throw a bunch of snow in him, just get him so he's not wet. We don't want wetness. He'll stick to the ice, he'll stick to everything. So yeah, that's a small beaver, so hopefully we got some parents to go with this beaver. Yeah, nice. That's the first beaver on a snare pole for the season, so nice. I've caught beaver on all my sets so far, on footholds, on conibears, and snares. Yeah, luckily I brought a couple pieces of bait with me. This bait's gone off of it. So. All right, that one's all reset. Let's see what we got. See if I can see down in there. Yeah, I can't see down in there. It's all just too murky. Hole. Not feeling the trap anyway though. Alright, we got this one ready to come up. Ooh, and it feels like it's got a beaver. Oh yeah. I think we got another beaver. Oh yeah. Yep, we do. Nice. Oh, there we go. We got one of the adults. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Look at that beaver. Well, we got beaver number 3. I'm trying to get up right now. Beaver in this foothold too, but he's frozen to the ice over there. And there's my other 2 beaver. Got one there, one there. Dog laying down. Came free. Oh yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. No, that was just some sticks. There. Another beaver. Nice. Yeah, that's a nice front foot catch. So we get him out of the trap and get him rolled in some snow so he freeze dries and check our last trap. Yeah, that's a good payday out of this place. So there was nothing in my conibear trap. So we're out of here. Right, boss? Boss is ready to go. He's cold. So I'm just going to try to pull them all out. Big train here. Get them all tied together. Oh yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I think I'm going to have to only take one and come back for the other 2. We're just going to go out a ways like this and then we'll come back. Can't make it all one through. Yeah, that's a good catch for today. Nice. Alright, we're just going to haul out one of them and grab my sleigh and come back in with the sleigh and grab the other 2. Normally I don't catch 3 beaver in one check, so I can drag out 1 or 2 beaver no problem, but the third one's just too much. So I'll give myself a heart attack trying to go back. And I'll just drag that little one back first. Grab my sleigh and come back out here. Alright, we got that beaver back to the truck. We're going to take a break for a minute and shed some layers. And grab my little jet sled and head back out there and grab them other 2 beavers. Yeah, I made it back out here with my sled. Yeah, I'd say them 2 are the parents. So that one I just drug out. Yeah, we're getting there. Alright, we made it back out. The beaver loaded up. Now we go home and hop on the snowmobile and check 3 other flowages. So hopefully we got a couple more beaver today. That'd be nice. So I got everything all loaded up and we're ready to go check some beaver flowages on the snowmobile. Yeah, right down into this flowage. The other person, there's another person trapping here. They haven't checked their trap since I set mine. So we got 5 sets here to check. Yeah, it looks like I'm going back. I lost my chisel. My chisel slid out of my sled out the middle there. So hopefully I can find that thing. That sucks. Well, we found it about halfway back home. So yeah, I definitely ain't putting that in the sled no more. I'll just seal up the sled so nothing can fall out of it. This from now on is gonna go right here. That is a necessity of checking beaver traps. Can't check no beaver traps with no chisel. All right, first trap is still set. Yep, this one's still set too. Yeah, I think that other person trapping here has caught them all, but none of the bait's been eaten, so I think I'm better off to utilize my time and effort into a virgin bog where nobody else is trapping and I haven't trapped yet. So we're gonna pull these and move on. This other person must have caught them all already, which I'm glad, because I was kind of regretting even setting these traps. I don't like taking over somebody else's area, and so they won't even know who's here. They haven't even checked their traps since I set here, so they'll see all my ice chunks and wonder what the hell happened. Well, we made it to the next flowage, and this is the one where I want to set more traps. Let's check the one trap I got here right now, and then we'll get to setting a few more. Trap was still set, so we're gonna break out the chainsaw and start cutting some new holes. Got a bunch of holes cut. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cut. So we're gonna pull up the ice blocks and see if there's some good spots to set down some of these traps. All right, we got a foothold set here. I'm gonna throw it right into this hole. We're running out of sunlight, so we're gonna hammer down. Probably set one more here, and then we got another whole flowage to go check out. So we'll set 2 here and hammer down and get out of here. Last trap for here. We just got a snare pole. We just had to cut off the end of it to make it so it went down deep enough. We'll set that right down in there, and we'll get on to checking them last traps. Made it down to my last flowage, so let's see what we got. We got 3 traps here to check. Well, there's definitely a beaver left. I can hear him in the house right now, eating on a tree. That's crazy. Hey, buddy, there's some wood out here for you. Come check it out. So this one here set off with nothing in it, I don't think. So I'm gonna chop it out and get it up out of here. Yeah, that's crazy. Listen to this beaver in here. He's just hammering on the wood right now. Yeah, well, I thought I had nothing on this trap. I ended up having a muskrat. No, we ended up getting a mink. Yeah, we got a mink. That's only my 2nd mink I've ever caught. That's funny. Yep. Caught a mink coming through here. Never caught a mink like this. Nice. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're changing out that conibear. It was pretty close to getting froze in, so we're going to do a foothold, one of these shelf sets, and cut the pole down so that way the foothold's right at the bottom. So we got quite a bit of leeway there so it don't freeze in. Well, there ended up being nothing in them other 2 traps. This foothold here and the snare pole over there. But at least I got my mink. That's pretty cool. This is only the 2nd mink I've ever caught. So hopefully we'll catch these beaver here eventually. So make sure to stay tuned in next week with the Beaver Retriever to see more beaver trapping adventures.